Howdy folks, welcome to Katie Phillips Scrapbook Designs. I'm Katie and this is my little crafting nook. Well, not so much a nook anymore. In case you haven't guessed by the change of the backdrop, my dear husband got highly motivated to finish my new work surface, which means that I am now in my new craft room as opposed to the wide spot in the hallway. And I am really excited. The other thing that I'm excited about today, we're going to be cutting into some pattern paper. So we are going to be using the Hello Again collection by Caitlin Schaefer for Echo Park. And I've already cut up some of the 3x4s because we're going to be using those today. And that so describes how I feel right now, being able to craft on a new custom built crafting table. I've got half the video shot for this, so there will be a video forthcoming at the beginning of season 3 with a tour of my old craft room and my new one, including my new crafting table. But just to kind of give you guys an idea, my husband measured my elbows, like the ground to my elbows, and that's how high this table is. So I can quite comfortably stand at it and craft, which is so awesome. Well, let's get into this album. We're going to set this aside. For the moment, we are going to be doing the mat for pages 1 and 2 today, at least, maybe 3 and 4. But I do know that I want to start off by including the 3x4s in this, on this page number 1. So I think we're going to start with this one, and I'm going to put another mat around it. so we are done with page number 1. So we're going to move on to page number 2. And I had originally planned to put a 3x4 right here, and I've since changed my mind on that. But we do need to cut a couple of mats. We're going to need 2 at 1 3/4 by 5 3/4 for this flap. We need 1 at 4 3/4 squared. And actually, you know what? It's 1 3/4, 4 3/4 by 5 3/4 for this page here. And then 5 3/4 squared for the base page. And I'm going to do a gusset mat for this piece right here. It's going to be 1/8 inch by 5 3/4. So I like this paper because it's nice and bright and intense for this front flap, which was, what did I say this was? 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. So we're going to cut off the branding strip. And I'm going to make the shortcut first. So I'm going to cut it to 4 3/4 and then 5 3/4. On this side, I'm going to do the 1 3/4 inch cut first, and then 5 3/4 inches again. And you know what? I'm going to use the reverse side for the reverse side. So we're going to cut that down to 5 3/4. And now I need 1 piece for the base, and I want to go a little bit different. Let's go with this piece here. We need 5 3/4 squared. Oh, I almost forgot. I need trim about 1/8 of an inch off here. And cut this little sliver to 5 3/4. And then we're going to do it again because we need to mat the inside as well. And that would also be something that would be really good to use the branding strips for. None of my cutters are very good at handling anything that narrow, so you could do it with a craft knife. My craft knives are all in the other room, as is my self-healing mat. And still figuring out where I'm putting everything. Lost my ATG gun there for a sec. Let's go ahead and we're gonna adhere this down. All right, let's try that again. Let's see, which side do I want? I think I want that side because I like that. Best day ever and awesome, because I have decided that this album is going to be about the end of the pandemic. And that it's going to be the best day ever, day, week, month. I don't know, it feels like we've been in quarantine for half a lifetime already. And I am an introvert. Normally, I would be totally okay with staying home. My mom used to joke that she could never send me to my room because that was not a punishment for me. I loved being in my room. But you know what? I've been in my room long enough. And I think we have all been in our room long enough. And we will all be grateful to be able to come out of our rooms, I'm sure, and very mournful for the people that never got the opportunity. So I used that pattern on the inside. I'm going to use that pattern on the gusset. So I found this paper at Tuesday Morning. I don't know if it's available for sale at any of the first run retailers, but I will take a look. And if it is, I will leave a link to it in the description box down below, along with all my other supplies. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new work surface, the new background. So I'm really curious how it's going to come out on camera. I took some photographs of it earlier just to kind of see how it looked, and I was pretty happy with it. All right, these are the first inserts, and what are the measurements here? I think they're 5 3/4. Yeah, they're 5 3/4 inches squared. I'm going to round the corners and ink the edges, just on the one that we're going to be adding today. I'm going to be using fossilized amber. Go all the way around. I could have probably done 110 pound, but I wasn't real sure if I was going to do a border punch, and my border punch does not like 110 pound. For this one, I want to put a tab on here, and I like these. These are cute. These little pull tabs. So I'm going to go with going, because that is going to be one of the first things I want to do when this is all over, is go somewhere. And you know what? I'm going to add some art glitter glue along the bottom on both sides, because I don't trust the adhesive on these things. So I love to travel, and that has been one of the worst things about this pandemic, is not being able to go anywhere. And that is one of the first things I'm looking forward to being able to do, is go places. So I said this was 5 3/4 squared, so we're going to cut a mat to 5 1/2, and then we're going to add I think we're going to add one of these, a piece of this along the top. 4 1/4. That is perfect. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then we're going to do another 1 1/4 by 5 1/2 on this piece. I think that's going to do it for this video. I'm trying to keep the videos a little bit shorter than I have in the past. I'm shooting for that sweet 15-minute length. So be sure and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I release new videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to answer it. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.